MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2028 Chicago White Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Tyler Danish gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder, Albert Almora.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Is foul for the first strike. Try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully. Now here's the pitch. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Batting second, shortstop, Javier Ryan.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. And oh, to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in, Victor Marrero. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Missed with a slider.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Padilla is off at first with 2 away. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lambert takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Freddie Escobar will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the 4th inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Now at the plate, Abraham Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Abraham Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. But he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Lee Ward. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Ready with the 3-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count to get a fastball. He gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Oh, look at that stop. The second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Johnny Prater.
Ready now, Johnny Prater, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose. Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets the third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Stepping in now, Ronnie Crouch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box now, Nate Weiler, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Lambert moves over, and that's the third out. White Sox pick up just the one. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one just missed outside. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, Carlos Flores, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Crouch is there, and he'll bring this one in. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. White Sox on top, 1-0. Digging in, Miguel Lerma. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Miguel Lerma.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now in the box, Fred Rosas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Lerma aboard here at first with nobody out. One and two to the White Sox catcher.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting ninth.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 is taken. Strike one. Anderson, originally from the state of Alabama. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Standing in now, Abraham Torres, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Second shot now, he doubled to start out the home first. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Two and one count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and one. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Leading off the inning, Victor Saldana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. as he puts it on the ground to third. He's got to hurry. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Lerma has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Sean Anaya.
And
one of the keys to
run.
securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Johnny Prater is on deck. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Johnny Prater, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Ronnie Crouch, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Padilla is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nate Weiler.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Nate Weiler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 0-1 on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
wasted pitch there, 1-2. Prater leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box now, Miguel Lerma. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hit in the air to left. Crouch will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Victor Marrero.
So in now for Chicago, Victor Marrero. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Popped him up. Ward waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 18, Reed Lambert.
At the plate, Reed Lambert. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Now batting, Fred Rosa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the White Sox, catcher, Fred Rosa.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he fouls this one off. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Runner goes for second. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, center fielder, Abraham Torres.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Abraham Torres. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that one skips in front of the plate. Rosas, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Striding in once again, Lee Ward. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of him.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Carlos Flores, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's inside. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-1 is in off the plate. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Ward gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So stepping in, Victor Saldana, the potential second run of the inning, stands at third. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Flores on third with 2 out. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Torres is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Last half of the 5th coming up, and the White Sox are out in front 3-1. At the plate, Sean Anaya.
And leading off for the White Sox, right fielder, Sean Anaya.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Three and 0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready once again, Johnny Prater. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Matt Fowler comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Fowler.
Ronnie Crouch will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Lifts it into the air to shallow center.
Coming in is Almora.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox, designated hitter, Nate Weiler.
Striding into the box, Nate Weiler. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. First and second now, 1 man out. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Miguel Lerma, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was a ground-out victim last time up. The 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. White Sox leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Javier Baez, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a ball high and inside. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Another full count pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Michael Inoa takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
66, Michael Inoa.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. In now, Jesse Padilla, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And a neck-high fastball that time. Victor Marrero, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Popped him up. Prater is there. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Victor Marrero.
The next Cub up, Victor Marrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0 and 2 now. Here's the 0 and 2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1 and 2. Baez. Base runner at first with one out. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Reed Lambert. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Throw over to first, and the runner back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Baez waits from first. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Crouch on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs 2. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Lerma.
And leading off for the White Sox, third baseman, Miguel Lerma.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Almora, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 5, Fred Rosa.
Ready for another chance, Fred Rosa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. High in the air down the right field line. Lambert is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here on the south side of Chicago. On to the 7th now in game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Jacob Turner is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Jacob Turner.
Leading off the inning, Carlos Flores, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Crouch sprinting after it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Monroe.
Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Victor Saldana, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Contreras leads off first with 1 away. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So striding in, Albert Almora, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Javier Baez.
At the plate, Javier Baez. And this could be an at-bat to look back on when this one's all said and done. Tying run at third, but a double play would end the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Victor Marrero. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Reed Lambert. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hey, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
A ball and a strike. Three runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing it before.
Looking to leave him loaded. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Anaya ranging forward. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Cam Bedrosian trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Cam Bedrosian.
In now, Carlos Flores as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. Cubs lead it 8-3. Leading off the inning, Abraham Torres, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he will make the catch on the full run, and there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
Second baseman, Lee Ward.
Ready now for the White Sox, Lee Ward. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Missed with a slider. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
High in the air down the right field line. Lambert giving chase into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Brian Valdez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
27, Brian Valdez.
Now at the plate, Victor Saldana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Saldana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 8th inning now in this inner city battle. You get a look there at the line score. Homestanding White Sox have some work to do as they trail the visiting Cubs. Stepping in, Albert Almora. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that catches the zone.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Liner toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Standing in, Javier Baez. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Two out, nobody on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
The left fielder, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Padilla, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Victor Marrero, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Reed Lambert. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And that one just missed outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 11 and the White Sox 3. Digging in now, Johnny Prater. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Johnny Prater.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Flores right. He makes the catch. A great effort to first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Ronnie Crouch.
Into the box now, Ronnie Crouch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
2 balls and a strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Three and 1. Nate Weiler will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3 and 1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Nate Weiler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Lambert. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Lerma.
Settling in now, Miguel Lerma, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. Crouch, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Almora. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Stepping in now, Fred Rosas. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. White Sox strand a couple, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Carlos Flores will be next. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. A bouncer up the middle. Ward has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Flores.
So digging in now, Carlos Flores. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Torres has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Victor Saldana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Lerma over to his right, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Todd Walker is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 34, Todd Walker.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Hit to short. Baez has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Abraham Torres. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Lee Ward.
Up next for Chicago, Lee Ward. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The White Sox down to their last strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Cubs are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Cubbies take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Matt Fowler gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.